Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and hit that bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. If you are new, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And today it is a spring treat box or basket, but it can be used for Easter. I've done so many Easter here lately, so I thought that I'd change it up and just do a spring one, but this can be used for Mother's Day, for a birthday, for any occasion. And it is this cute little treat box or basket. Anyway, it is a little picket fence basket. It is 2 inches by 2 inches, and then it's 2 inches tall as well. And I did put some M&Ms in here in our little treat bags that we have that are discontinuing. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm using that's discontinuing, and that's one of the reasons I'm using it, because I'm going to miss these, and these are some of my favorite, and so I am going to use them. So the inside, I lined it actually, and I'm using the Magenta Madness. It's one of my favorite colors, and it is going away because it is in the 2020 to 2022 in color. And I'm super sad. So if you want to get refills, or if you want to get the ink pads or the color coordinated cardstock, you want to grab it now because it always goes super quick when the retiring list goes out. I have the retiring list on my blog. You might have to look like a post or two down, but they are all, everything on there that's retiring. Some things are 20 to 50% off. Not everything is discounted, but anyway, I'm so sad. So many good things are leaving us, but I just got my catalog today, and it is full of super cute new things coming, and the new in colors I posted on Facebook. So if you want to see those, check it out on my Facebook post, because they are really pretty. All right, so this is what I'm sharing today, and it may be a little bit longer because we are doing some punching, and I'm going to speed through a lot of it because once you see me do one part, you won't need to see the rest. But this is what I'm sharing. It's super cute and really easy to do. You'll see here in a minute. All right, so for this, you are going to need, I'm changing the color, by the way, and I am doing a Daffodil Delight one. And what you're going to need here is 2 pieces that are 6.5 by 4 inches. And you need 1 cardstock and 1 designer series paper. And I'm using the In Good Taste designer series paper, which is this. And if you want to do these, it's full of wood pieces. You can do it a lighter basket. All different designs are on here, so you can do it in that. You can do it in any colors that you want, but I love the wood grain in here. This is also retiring. It's one of my favorite packs for the wood grain and the textures, so you want to grab that. And then you're going to need 2 pieces of, these are 1/2 inch by 11 inches, and then you need 2 as well of the cardstock. One is going to go around the basket and one is for the handle, which you don't need it that long for the handle, but I'll show you how I did it. All right, and then you're going to need some scrap. I'm using Old Olive for this one, and then some Daffodil Delight, because that is our color of our daffodil that we're doing. The other one is, like I said, Magenta Madness and Just Jade, and both of those are retiring. All right, so we're going to cut this. So we need to mat these 2 on top of each other to give it a color inside the basket, which I think is really, really cute to have the color on the inside. And I think this is going to be really cute with the Daffodil Delight. So you just want to mat these. Now, I just usually try to tap them and get them in the right position, but I don't always get them that way. So try to line up your top and your sides and get it down as the best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. If a little yellow is showing on the end, it's fine. And then we're going to do the same with these 2. So I'm going to just glue both of these together. And And so we have our two pieces here that we're going to need for around the side of the box and for the handle. All right, I'm going to bring up my trimmer, and we are going to cut 4 1-inch strips from here. So there's 1, 2, and there's all 4 of our strips. Now what we're going to do is we are going to score these. We are going to score them, and I'm going to just use my stylus because I lost my little scoring tool. I lost it a long time ago actually, and I just never ordered another one. So we're going to score it at 2 1/4 on both ends. So you're going to score this side, and then you're going to turn it around and you're going to score it on this side. And we're going to do all 4 of them that way. So I'm going to just speed it up through that. All right, all 4 pieces are scored. Now I'm going to grab my, I think it's the tailor-made punch or tailor punch. I'll put it in here. But I use this for a ton of different things. So you can use this to flag the ends of your cardstock. You can use it as it is because it's great to layer on, but this time I'm going to use it just to make our little picket fence end. So I'm going to put it in this way. You can do it either way, and I marked right here the center point right here. I just want to show you that I just put a little line there, and then you want to center this in there, and you just want to cut the very end, so just put it in slightly and then punch it. So this is how we're going to get our picket fence shape. And that piece that's going to come out of here, it's just that tiny piece right there. So we're going to do it on all 4 of these pieces. I'm going to show you again on this one, and then I'll speed it up. Just want to line it up, center it, and then clip that little piece off, just like that. We're going to do it on all these pieces. All right, so all of them are cut. Now we're ready to put this together. So I'm going to use my bone folder just to straighten these. And this part, I'm going to just, these two are going to be together like this. And then we're going to put these 2 in here like this. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just put wet glue here. And one thing you want to be sure of is you want to flip it over when you do your second one. Put it right up to your score mark, but not above it. And make sure these stay together because you don't want a gap between those 2. And then we're going to just put this one on here. It's going to fit really tightly. And then look again, make sure these are together. And then these are just going to flip up like that. And I'm going to show you how to even out your little things if they don't look, your points, if they don't look right. Like this one's a little shorter. I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. But if it's uneven, and I'll show you here just a tad, I'll show you how to fix that. All right, one of these we are going to take, and it's going to be our handle. The other one we are going to put on here. So what I'm going to do is flatten this out. I'm going to use my pencil here, and I'm going to mark just 1 inch, and I'm going to mark it with my pencil right across the center. And don't worry, because we're going to cover this part up right here. But this is going to give us a guideline so we have it even all the way around. So just mark it. You're going to glue it right on top of that. So don't worry about it. All right, so that's our guideline right there. what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. I'm not going to put glue on this very end. I'm just going to put it right on that mark. And I'm going to leave that free because we're going to stick the end underneath that. So put it right to the end here, but don't glue that very end. What you're going to do next, oops, you want it right on your line. So you have these even. You're going to just pinch that over, and then we're going to go on to this next section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on both sides here, all the way across. I'm going to lift that up, and this is going to go across here, like that. Going to pinch that again, and then we're going to do the same with this one. Bring this back up, put glue on where we marked it, all the way across, and then lay this back down. And then pinch that one there, and we're going to do this last one right across that mark that you marked. Make sure these stay together, and then I'm going to pinch it just one more time, and we are going to cut here because this is going to slide underneath where we did not put glue. We are going to put glue now, and we're going to place this there, and this is going to be underneath. It's just going to give it a nice clean finish. And then we'll put glue on the top here, and we are going to glue that down. So can you see that? It's underneath there. And one thing I really like about this glue is that it you can wipe it off and you don't see the glue on it. All right, so I'm going to show you here. This is a little bit too tall, so all I do is take my little snips and go from that point there to there, and then I turn it around and go to this point right there. So then it's pretty even. It's not perfect. Well, I didn't go far enough because you have to go to the other end of this one right here. There we go. The one that's shorter, I can't do anything about it. Like this is still a little bit tall. You can go back and you can just trim that just like that. See, and then they're all pretty even. But when you punch them, be sure, like this one I got a little bit too much punched off. Make sure you're just punching the very end. All right, now I didn't place this underneath, but you can absolutely place this underneath here as you're going around. You can put it under here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead, and this is still loose enough. Put the glue all the way up to the top, and then just put a little bit on the bottom here because you only need to stick a tiny, tiny bit underneath, and then it'll be a lot cleaner underneath there. And you can do this as tall as you want. So I'm just going to make it a short one because this is a small basket. And you can give this a little, give it a little bit of a curve. And let's see, let's make it a little bit. Right to that very end, I'm going to cut it. And then again, let's see if I have room. Yep, got room to stick it under here. So I'm just going to put a little dab under here, but we're going to put glue all the way up the side here so it holds on. Because if it doesn't get caught, underneath there, it's going to still hold. All right, so there's our little handle, just like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and trim this just a tad so it's a little bit, because this is going to be my front side. I'm just going to trim it a little bit even there. There we go. All right, now that's going to be my front of the box. I'm going to grab my Daffodil Delight and my Old Olive, and we are going to stamp our tulip here. I need to re-ink this Daffodil Delight. And we have the punch to punch that out, but the leaves, we're going to have to fussy cut, and they're super quick and easy. They're just perfect straight lines. So, and I'm using the same ink. And we also need to do part of the stem, and I'm only going to do part of it because we're not going to need the whole thing. And you do have to fussy cut that as well. Now the other one I used, I think I mentioned it already, Melon Mambo and Just Jade. Those are both retiring, so if you want them, you need to grab them. So we're going to punch this tulip out. Makes this easier. And this other leaf is not really a leaf. It's to layer on top of this, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to make it 3D like that. Okay, why don't you want to come? There we go. But it does layer like on top here if you want to do like a 3D, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use this. All right, I'm going to speed it up and I'm just going to fussy cut these. Okay, so you can see super easy to fussy cut these. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to lay this down here, and I'm just going to use some wet glue for this. I'm going to place these where I want them, and we're going to lay this down here. And that's where my tulip's going to go. I'm just going to trim that. And then we're going to put our leaves on here. And I think I'll do this one here. And this one up here. All right, so I'm just going to glue these down. And then I'm using a couple dimensionals on here, but you want to keep them low so it doesn't go over the top of your basket. All right, so there's our tulip. I'm going to use the same ribbon. I'm going to use, no, you know what? I think I'm going to use this ribbon. I got this one out. This is the Bumblebee. And I think this is retiring too. It is, because I love this one. This little gingham ribbon. So I'm just going to make a small bow. I'm going to use it. It's going to be cute on here, I think. We'll see. And I'll probably use it too for the ribbon on the bag. So we're gonna, oh yeah, that's cute. I'm gonna use a glue dot for that. I'm gonna put that right under there. Isn't that cute? All right, now let's go ahead and use some Memento Black, and we are going to do the sentiment. Now I'm masking off most of this on the sentiment. I'm masking everything off except for the Happy Spring, because that's what I want to use for this. So I'm using this double stick post-it note, and it's actually full stick. The whole thing is sticky except for the very end here. So it works really great for masking. All right, so I'm going to stamp that. And the Happy Spring. Pull that off when you do that because you don't want to mess up your thing. And then I'm just going to put Happy Spring right here. Look how cute it is. So you use your stamps. If you don't have a sentiment and you have it in a big sentiment like that, just use them. So easy to mask it off. And then this is for the bag. And I think I'll banner the end of this. You can use this, like I said, to banner, but I think this is too small. Maybe I can do it, but you can banner that. No, it works. See how you can banner the end with this? It's really a great punch. So I am using for this these little printed gusset bags, which are retiring. These have been my go-to bags. You can see I have one left. But let's see, let's just go ahead and put some, I don't have any more M&Ms, and they don't really go with that, so let's put some of these Easter eggs in there. And we'll tie a bow on it too. And I'm not going to even, let's see, I don't want to overfill this. And you're going to have to cut this because, yeah, it's really tall. All right, I'll cut it after I tie the ribbon. I'm going to tie this same ribbon around this. Let's go ahead and cut a piece. I think it'll be cute. If you have the pierced blooms and you don't have the tulip, you can even put those pierced blooms on here. It would be really cute. Just put one of the big daisies or something on it. Oh, it's cute. Let's just cut off this top. And I'll trim this bow a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a glue dot on the end of here to put it underneath. That's what I did with the other one, so we didn't have to punch it or anything. And I just stuck it right underneath of the bow, just like that. Isn't it cute though? I think it's really, really cute for just a little spring thing. You know, you can take things to work and put them on there for Mother's Day or for, I don't know, just for their birthday. It'd be really cute. But isn't it cute? I think it turns out really cute. I hope you enjoy it. All right, everyone, my new hostess code, I'm doing this really far ahead because I am on call for jury duty. So I'm trying to keep up with my videos. I hope that I don't get called, but if I do, my videos may be a little sporadic. So I'm trying to get them out, so I don't have my host code up here, my new one, but check it out on my blog. All right, everybody, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.